So, with the challenges of 2020, I go back to our definition of Fortis. I don't know if you know, but Fortis mortgage, literally, if you look it up in the dictionary, Google it, it means strong. So Fortis means strong. So as I start to think back on everything that we've been through 2020, even since the time that we started this business, strength comes to mind. Literally, strength comes to mind. And so for sake of privacy, I've been trying to unpack this story for a while. A couple of you've heard it. But I've been really trying to unpack this story. But I think of one of my clients. I'm going to call him my client. I'm not going to call him by his name because maybe if we put this information out, I just don't want to call him by his name. So when I think of my client and the interaction that I had with him in 2019, before all of this happened, I think about strength and I think about our purpose. And I think about the fact that it could always be worse. It could always be worse. And also thinking and, just turning back about like basically turning a bad situation into something positive. So my client, when I met this individual, I ended up going to his house and we were talking and going through his paperwork and everything. And so I was talking to him more and more about his story. So he said, Sean, listen, man, you don't understand how much you and your people are helping me. For 11 years of my life, not the last, but for 11 years of my life, Sean, I was in and out of jail. I got shot twice. Just give me a sec. Like I said, I've been trying to unpack this thing. So we said he got shot twice, stabbed once. Just been in and out, same people, places, and things. He said, well, Sean, what happened is the last time I got out of jail, when I got out of prison, I went and I found my sweetheart that I grew up with because she supported me the whole time that I was in jail the last time. And I asked her to marry me. And he was like, well, Sean, he told me his neighborhood. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, you know the neighborhood, one of the roughest neighborhoods in DC. So Sean, just imagine me getting out of prison for the last time. I had to go past the same people every day to walk up and down these steps, the same people, places, and things every single day. So he said, Sean, I woke up early in the morning. And I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I took a gig in the afternoon, delivering pizza. So then he said he did that because he knew the sacrifice that he would have to make for his family, the strength of his family. Then my client said a big break came to him. He said he got an opportunity to climb poles for Verizon. To climb a pole. Like many of us might think that that's just, that's, wow, what a great job. That's a dream job, right? I get to climb a pole and put electricity up. But he was like, they didn't understand how much this opportunity meant to me because I wasn't going to give him a chance not to allow me to climb. Literally climb, but climb in his profession and be great. So what he said he did was every day he showed up at work and he got there early. When he got to the doorstep, he knelt down every day. He said that people walked by him and was looking at him like, bro, what are you doing? Like, why are you so grateful? It's just a job, man. We come to this job every day. He was like, y'all don't know what I've been through. You don't have a clue. So fast forward, this guy gets an opportunity to meet me. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. Typically when I get a client like that, please forgive me. Typically when I get a client like that, they need help, a lot of help. down payment assistance. They need gifts from relatives. They need everything. They need, you name it. They need help. This particular guy said, Sean, tell me what I need to do. He said, I learned early on that if I saved and I put all my money in my 401k, that the company would match it and I could borrow half of it to buy a house. Is that true? Absolutely, my client. You could do that. So we go through the process. We get everything going. My client's got $30,000 saved. Remember, 11 years in and out of jail. Shot twice, stabbed once. Same people, places, and things. He found the strength to pull that together, to be able to have money saved to purchase his home. My client was able to purchase a home. The thing that I will never forget that means the most to me about this situation with him is when I was in his house for the last time before he was about to close, because we had some challenges with technology and stuff. So I would always just have to go deliver stuff. And I didn't mind it because I love when I talk about bittersweet, it's just that pain that feels good sometimes. So when I got a chance to get with him, it just felt good. So he said, Sean, again, you don't understand what you all have done for me. 11 years in and out of jail, living in apartments. I never thought in a million years that I would be a homeowner. Not ever. Not ever did I think I was going to be a homeowner. He was like, Sean, I got grandkids now. It's about to be Thanksgiving. We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving in my new place. He said, my grandkids, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm buying a trampoline for them. And he was like, Sean, I can't wait until Christmas. He said, bro, we're going to have eggnog. We're going to have drinks. The kids are going to have all the presents under the tree. And they're going to wake up in the morning and they're going to have a great day. And you were able to help me do that. And I'll be forever grateful for you. This is the kicker. And I'm going to leave you with this. Fortis means strong. Remember, I was talking to you about strength. The reason that this strength means so much, the day before closing, I get a text. The day before closing, I get a text from his wife. Sean, I don't know what to do. My client, his appendix ruptured. And he's in the hospital. He won't listen to me, Sean. He still says he want to close on this loan. What should we do? I'm like, I don't know. The guy that I know, he's probably going to close on the loan, but we could send somebody to the hospital. You could be a power of attorney. We could work something out with him. She's like, okay, I'll let him know that. I get a call the next morning. My client is closing. I'm like, what? So again, we had a problem with technology. I had to go to his house. My client is lying in his apartment that he was vacating on an air mattress with staples in his stomach from his waist to his chest. He said, nothing can stop me, Sean. I promised my family. I promised them that I would get this house for them. So, all I'm saying today is remember strength in 2021. My client turned a bad situation into something extremely positive. 2020 was that year for us to find our strength. So honestly, I think there's strength in these tears that fall down my eyes that I'm vulnerable. I tried my best today to hold this in. I've been trying to tell this story for 3 years, and I haven't been able to the way that I wanted. So I appreciate everybody here on this call today. And I'm asking you, when all else fails, just find your strength in your higher power And just think about this story I told you today about my client. Because if he can do it, like I'm telling you, anybody can. There's always strength in there.